today we're in Tatacoa Desert, which is one of two deserts I think in all of Colombia. This technically isn't a desert, it's a dry forest, but it looks like a desert. There's two parts of the desert. There's a grey part, a red part, and then there's all the different things along the way, like mud baths, pools, etc. This is the red part. This is not a cactus, I don't think, but it has sharp spikes like a cactus. So I'm gonna be careful with that because it looks sharp. But we're in all the dunes. I don't know what they are, the canyons. We're in them now. You know what the mad thing is that this desert is actually cooler than the town, Villa Vieja. Villa Vieja is like 32 degrees in here. It's probably the same, but there's a really strong breeze. So it's actually, it's lovely, and plus I'm in the shade right now, I'm out of the sun. Like walking through something from a different planet, like Mars or something. It looks like something off the set of Star Wars. It's just so strange. It's time to head over to the Grey Desert, which is the exact same really the way it is. Look, cactus or cacti, there's multiple, which is basically the same way, as in like all these mounds of dirt, but it's grey instead of red. It's only about 20 minutes or so down the road. It's not far, I don't think. And then after that, if I have time, because I'm renting the motorbike, I will go to the pools. They have pools here. If not, then I'll go take the motor back and then head to a hostel in the desert, because we're going to look at the stars tonight and hopefully we can see the Milky Way. But you know, it is meant to be quite cloudy today, so we'll see how that works out. This is the bike that I've rented. It's like a 125. It's only small, and the front brake doesn't work. It's not connected here, the cylinder. So I've only got one brake, the back brake. The guy did say the front brake worked when I rented it, but you know, it's Colombia, so nothing surprises me anymore, to be honest with you. But it's been fun to get back on a bike, because I have a bike at home and I haven't ridden it for like 2 years, and it's so good to be back out on it. We're at the Grey Desert, which is a little bigger I think than the Red Desert, but in terms of the mound height it's a little smaller. And if you look carefully over there, you can actually see a rainbow, which is quite strange because it hasn't rained here today, but that could be miles away. But still, let's crack on. The ground is like soft dirt, like sand, look, whereas the other one was hard and dry and it was cracked, like you could see it was cracked. So this is a lot different. There'll be times in South America, or at least I've experienced in Colombia, when you feel like a celebrity because you'll meet a group of Colombians and they'll be so excited to see you. Like just then I met a Colombian family and they were really excited when they found out I was a foreigner. They were asking me loads of questions, and then they were getting pictures with me. Like they were getting the kids to get selfies with me, the mums, the dads, group pictures, and it was just really nice because you don't really get that in Europe. Anyway, that was the Grey Desert. There's another bit of the Grey Desert further up where it's got like canyons and stuff, but I don't think I had time. I have to give this bike back in an hour and I'm already about 30 minutes away from the town. The time right now is 3 AM. I've got up an hour late. I was meant to get up at 2 AM, but I stayed in bed when my alarm went off. and you can't really see many stars because it's cloudy. It's quite cloudy, but I'll show you anyway so you can see them. No, so I'm gonna go back to bed and I'll see you in the morning. My hostel in the desert actually has a farm, which obviously I don't agree with, and I didn't know when I turned up here because I didn't book it online, so I didn't look at it before I came. I just seen it when I was driving through the desert and then stayed here. But they are cute, look at them, they're very cute. And there's chickens over there which are also cute. I think the chickens. I also have pigs over there, but they're in a pen, like a box-in pen. You can't see them. They have a melon tree, so I'm gonna pick a melon off. I think the melons, the oranges, I've just smelt it when I broke it off the tree. It's definitely an orange, and it's obviously nowhere near right. It actually is right, and it's quite juicy as well. So, show you, just so juicy it is. Very juicy, very juicy. And a good way to start the day as well, with some fresh fruit straight from the tree. This was my bed last night. Slept in a hammock, and I did have a mosquito net, but it actually worked. It worked a bit, but I had nowhere to hook it to, so I had to just tie it to the hammock. And all the farm animals kept me up all night making noise, which is a nightmare. Today, I've got a few hours before I leave the desert and Via Vieja, so I decided to come back out and try and go to the parts I didn't get to go to yesterday. And once again, I've got a bike, but this time it's a bike, not a motorbike, which is a massive downgrade. But at least I get some exercise, which is going to be really hard in this desert heat. I'm already sweating, and I've rode maybe 200 meters from my hostel. So we'll see how it goes. The bike doesn't have any gears, so I got a single gear the entire journey, uphill, downhill, on flats. It's not easy. It definitely isn't easy, but we'll have fun, and hopefully I'll have some good stuff to show you. This is hard work, this, the roads are up and downhill and they're bumpy, and having no gears, it is hard. Like, you might be able to see how sweaty I am, I'm not sure. But it is worth it for this view, because that is a really good view. I don't know how far this other part of the desert is. Hopefully I get to it soon. I have no idea where the other bit is. I've been cycling now for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and I've still not came to somewhere different. I'm still at like the grey desert, but it's starting to get a bit more like an open plains now with grassland. So I thought I'd stop here and have a little sit down. It's very windy, but it's a nice place to just chill. I wish I had some food with me so I could just sit and eat. Oh, I have nuts, but I wish I had some more food so I could just chill and just take in the view with some food, but have a little picnic. But I don't, so I think I'll sit down, have a little rest. If you look down here, I think this is a dried up riverbed. It looks like it is, the way it like curves around, and it's all dry and cracked. So maybe when it's really wet here, you get a small river, or maybe in the past it was a river, but it goes all the way along here too. So I'm done out here. It's really hot, it's like 30 degrees, 32, so I'm not going to ride any further because I don't actually know how far the next part is. I flew my drone out about a kilometre and a half, and I couldn't really see any difference. There's meant to be a part where it's like really canyony and grey, but I couldn't really see it, So I'm just gonna head back to the hostel and then head into town, and then I think either I'll get food there, or if I get the bus to Naiva and get food there because it's a bigger city, has more, and then I'll be heading somewhere else, but I'm not sure where yet. That is the end of the video from Tatacoa Desert. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button and comment below what you like the most about the desert. Did you like the red desert or the grey desert the most? And subscribe if you're not already. And remember, keep exploring. Pito. Oh. God.